everybody, welcome back for another video. I know it has been a few weeks since I've been back, but it's been a busy few weeks. I've had quite a few concerts. I've had some outdoor band concerts, I've had some outdoor orchestra concerts, and I even played at a church on July 4th. Some piccolo stuff, some flute stuff. So what I will do is I will include a little montage of photos here. Now this video is coming a little bit later than I expected. I was going to do a week 2 update, but then with my schedule, it just got busier and busier and busier that I thought, why not do a week 3 update after week 3, because week 2 and week 3 are very similar. Some of you might notice my fingernails are polished black. I have been going through boxes of stuff, and I found that fingernail polish that I used last summer to paint my nails black. It's from our Halloween box, because I found that box again. And someone wanted to know what it was, and it was this. It says Sally Hansen Extreme Wear, and the color is called Blackout. And I was having fun, so I did it. So, well, there you go. So if it looks very unprofessional, it's because I did it. I'm not a professional. So my One Book July setup has pretty much stayed the same from week 2 and in week 3. I'm still using 4 books, so it's 4 Book July for me, not 1 Book July. And I'm still using the same pen. It's the same ink, but it's just a different case. This is the Pentel Energel Klena, and this is a Uniball Pure Malt, but it has the Pentel Energel, which is in here. So if you don't like the look of these, or if you don't like the industrial look of these, you can put it in something a little bit more uniquely tailored. And I actually like them all. They're very similar in design, just this one has a little touch of a flair with the pure malt. It's supposed to be wood that comes from barrels used to age like whiskeys and beer and stuff like that. So that's the only difference about this. It's still plastic, but this is wood. It's the only part that's a different material. You might hear Seamus. He's sitting with Daddy. We had to take him to the emergency vet on Saturday, the 17th. He wasn't doing too well, and he had colitis and tummy issues, and he was, tender, and so we've got him on a very bland diet. You can hear Kitty trying to get into the cupboards because she's not allowed in there. Sorry, it's one of those Sunday mornings where Daddy Chad is at work and the children are not letting me do any work. But he's on a much blander diet. If it's something we cook, it is rice, just long grain white rice that's been washed well, and chicken, just bland chicken. Or there was a canned food that we had picked up, and the vet wanted canned food because she didn't want him eating too fast, the kibble. This stuff, Science Diet, Digestive Care, Low Fat. And we're feeding him like 4 small meals a day instead of, he's been one of those dogs that, you'd put his food out for the day and he would graze. So this way we're gonna get him on more of a strict eating schedule, which would help me too, because I tend to forget to eat my morning meals. And then he's also on a medicine. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with an F. I don't know. Something like that. So let's take a look at my 4 books. So the first book I'm still using as my wallet, everyday carry. It is my passport. And this is a cover by Bree at Documented Journey. It is the, I think she calls it branch, because it looks like the color of a tree branch. And I have a monthly passport calendar in it. I have a Traveler's Factory zipper pouch. There's my COVID vaccination. If you can do it, I suggest doing it. We've had 1,000 new cases just yesterday alone in Oklahoma. It's like we're back to last summer numbers. And I have a blank insert with nothing in it for notes, for doodling, for whatever, on the go, but we really don't go many places. And then I have my weekly calendar here. These are stickers from Oh Lovely Cues, I think, or Live, Love, and Create. One of the two. They're very, or it might be one from each. They're very similar. And so that's what I have in there. So that's my passport. It hasn't changed. It isn't going to change. I've been working on a new design, and I've sent it to Bree, and Bree's going to play around with it and see what she can do for me so I can have something really unique. So fingers crossed she likes it. So that has stayed the same. The next cover I have is for my personal planner, and all I did was switch the cover. This is my avocado standard size notebook. It is like what I consider one of my favorite colors of green. Bree and I both love various shades of green, and when she got this, I had to have one, and I have it in a couple of different sizes. I have it in a personal traveler's notebook size, and I even have it in a field notes pocket folio size. So yeah, I love the color. But all I did was switch the cover. Everything inside is still the same, and it's working incredibly well for me for my planner. I have a monthly calendar. This is the Traveler's Company, a month on 2 pages, just the typical monthly calendar. I have the Traveler's Company July through December, and it is the, I've been marking off the months as they pass, just using stickers that I have. Here we are. Oops. I always forget to do this. Trash, fed the pets, did the water yesterday, I did the kitty litter. I did the dehumidifier, and we're doing laundry later today. So the week on a page with grid is working for me, especially right now, being that it's summer. My schedule is a lot lighter. I put some stickers down from washi that I got from Job. These are by Bree. I'm planning, filming, and doing cleaning and laundry today, so I've got those there. And then this is just the printable Post-it note from Peanuts Planner Co. But there's so many Etsy stores. This one's free from the Facebook group. But if you want like different size boxes, different shapes, there's so many places on Etsy now where you can get whatever you need. Just some Airbine blotting paper, like it says, because it's Midori MD paper. Most inks take a little bit of time to dry, but not a lot. This is from when I was using it with fountain pen on Tomoe River paper and the Kokio paper. And I've just been using this one for a few years, so there's that. And then at the back of the book, Tea, Earl Grey, Hot. Let me know if you know where that's from. All I have is a grid insert. This is the grid paper from Paper and Cats, from her monthly with the grid in between. If you print pages 2 and 3, page 2 is grid, page 3 is grid, and just print them back to back. You can print as many as you want and cut it down to the size, and you will have unlimited grid paper. I'm doing something for this month, for the rest of the year, and then hopefully for next year, which I'll explain in another video, where I'm going to use my things. And I've been just like looking at a tiny house, so I drew the floor plan to see what I thought. And I've been just using this for like One Book July notes, my mid-year Techo Kaigi, which I did on my Twitch stream. So if you go to twitch.tv/planningwithjohn, I'll leave that here. You can watch a 2-hour video of me talking about One Book July and what I want to possibly use for next year. There's what I designed. Ooh, you got a sneak peek. And so that's my personal planner, and it is working out so well. I've always loved these 2 sizes. They were the first 2 sizes I've got. They work for me, so I'm just gonna stick with them. So there's that. Now, my next notebook, so this is notebook 3. This is another folio by Bree at Documented Journey. You can see a pattern here. The husband is a vegetarian trying to be vegan, and being kosher, that's the easiest way for us to maintain the house. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of animal products brought into the house. And I did something the other day, which I'll include a photo here. Yes, that is a photo of all of my leather traveler's notebooks that I have left after destashing about 200 the last few years, all in one tub. I'm going to Twitch stream this coming Wednesday, July, I want to say the 20, is that the 21st? Let me pull up my calendar. Yes, Wednesday, July 21st, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or Central Daylight Time, whatever we are now, but Central Time, on Twitch, twitch.tv/planningwithjohn. It's free. You don't have to, subscribe or anything. And there is like a rolling chat. It's kind of like YouTube Live, but just on a separate platform. I think I have it set, if you want to chat, you have to follow. But if you just want to enjoy the stream, you can just come and watch. But if you want to chat, and I'll see your chat and I'll read your chat, and it's almost like we're having a conversation like YouTube Live, but not on YouTube. You'll get to see every notebook that is in that bin. Because I wanted to box up all of my leather goods and only use my items that are made from cork, just to kind of see if I can make it a month, not using a leather traveler's notebook, 2 months, 3 months, half a year. Just because I want to reduce my footprint, reduce my impact, reduce any harm that I might be putting on the earth, if that makes sense. Now I know this elastic has like rubber and plastics in it, and I know that's another type of harm, but first I'm trying to get away from just the animal product and see how that goes. This one is in the color Honey, which is a beautiful warm honey colored brown, like like an ochre malden-y brown. It's really pretty. So what I have in here is a Midori MD notebook, and this is a grid, and I've been using this as a journal. I've got some stickers and washi and stamps and a banana sticker in here. I've got a Taroko writing board, just some like note paper. I don't even remember where I got that, but that's pretty. So it's a grid, and all I've been using this for is for journaling about when I get happy mail, journaling about playing concerts with Wynton Marsalis and the live jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, just some sample watercolor tests, some journaling. I did a little tutorial on how to draw chamomile on Twitch. That video is still up. It was July 7th when I did that. I did a nicer looking sketch of the tiny house that we're looking at. Some journaling. This is some journaling from the 17th. And this right here is a piece of watercolor paper with cat hair on it that it's a scrap that I had that I cut down to the standard Midori size. And this, if you don't have any blotting paper or can't find blotting paper, but have this mixed media paper, watercolor paper, this is the cold press, so it has like texture on one side and is really smooth on the other. You can use this as blotting paper because it does the exact same thing as blotting paper. It's just a little bit thinner. So you can see I've been using that. So there's that. Here's my Hobonichi writing board. I've got some documented journey stickers back here, which actually I'm gonna put someplace else because these are planning stickers. And see, you can put your writing board in there if you want to. I have it out so that way I can just quickly grab it. So that's my third book. So there's 1, 2, and 3, beautiful shades. And the last book I have is this one. And this was what I was planning on using for all of One Book July, but it has a new purpose. And I don't think I showed how I have it set up. So I did have planning inserts in here, and I did have all of that stuff, but this has become a like art journal of sorts. And I know people are thinking, but John, that's discs. Yes, it is discs. The cover, some people have asked, is by MUZELab on Etsy. She hand makes all of these. It's a PVC plastic. So I know, again, not the most environmentally friendly, because the production of this plastic does create some harm. But I'm, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. And I love the snap closure on it. I'm loving that. But let's take a look to see what we have in here. These dividers are tulle. Just go to Office Depot. They are what they call like the junior size or half letter size. Dashboards that I've made myself, like that. These you can get at Planning with John. I have everything 50% most of the time, 50% off. I've got Post-it notes, just some ideas, kind of like you have in an inbox, some blank paper. Here is another one that says Twitch, and I did do some journaling in this. And I've just got like notes and some more lined paper for notes. Another photo of mine. This is sketchbook paper from a Strathmore sketchbook that I cut down to half letter size. And I've started coloring in my doodles from the June Hobonichi Challenge. Slowly getting there. That one I need to do a lot of texture on. I'm happy that I did 1 month and I fell off the bandwagon. I haven't done anything in July. Also, I've been much more busy in July. So I've been keeping these guys in here. Garubi! So just more sketch paper. Another photo turned into a dashboard. And then this is watercolor paper, the cold pressed watercolor paper. It has a texture on one side and is smooth on the other. And you can do these either portrait or landscape. You can use them for watercolor, mixed media. It's Arteza watercolor paper, which is more like a Strathmore mixed media paper than anything. And it's an okay paper, but you know, for just in a sketchbook, it's perfect. I do have this little insert in here because it has a bunch of my Karopi doodles, which I'm making a couple of them into emotes. I'm slow at that for sure, but they're coming. A couple of dashboards I designed and made myself. There's that one. A list of where all of the stuff that was in here came from. And just a postcard or two, cat hair. And another. This right here is a Pentel Energel pen. Just a fancier one. So these all have the same ink in them, the same Pentel ink. So that is how I'm using my 4 books in One Book July, or for me, 4 Book July. I'm extremely happy with my system, and I can't see changing it anytime soon. I know those are famous last words, but passport, wallet, on the go planner when I don't need or can't carry that, my at-home planner, my journal for some arting, but more like journaly, or like collaging and stuff like that. And this one is for my art. So it's a really good system for me that I don't see changing anytime soon. Next week, I will give you my final thoughts about One Book July. And I might have some controversial thoughts about One Book July. So yeah, stick around for that. So I will leave links for Bree Shop. I will leave a link for MUZELab, and I will also leave a link for my Amazon affiliate storefront, where you can find most of the items that I use on a daily basis for arting or for journaling or planning. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye. Kitty.